Hi, welcome to this short lecture and tutorial about compound sentences. I'm actually going to use the teaching page in the module and go over that with you. So what you're seeing here, you can find directly below this video on the teaching page, and you can look at it in addition to what we're going over. So I'm going to begin by sharing my screen with you, and you should be seeing it now. And let me start by choosing that I'd like to annotate. I'd like to be able to annotate. I hope it will cooperate. Okay, so we are looking at compound sentences. So what makes a compound sentence? Well, you need a sentence, a complete sentence, an independent clause. That comma is so important. You need a conjunction, which we'll talk about in just a minute, and then another complete sentence. You might be familiar with the term fanboys, which is a nice way to remember all the conjunctions: for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. These are the words that you use when you're writing a compound sentence. So what makes a compound sentence? Well, a compound sentence is simply two independent clauses joined together correctly, either with a semicolon or a comma and a coordinating conjunction. So I'm going to take this off for a minute because I think I need to close this out to be able to scroll up. And I need to erase my annotation there. So clear all drawings, please. Hello, will you please shut the door? I'm in the middle of a lecture. Thank you. Will you shut the door? Bye-bye. Excuse me for that interruption. Okay, so let's go over the semicolon first. Okay, let me choose this annotate again. Well, it's not wanting to cooperate. Hold on. Let me draw. Color. Annotate. Okay, here we go. Sorry, bear with me. Okay, so here we go. What makes a compound sentence? Okay, we've gone over that. So we're going to use a semicolon. Okay, we're going to talk about how do we use a semicolon. So a semicolon can be used to join two independent clauses as long as the ideas are related. That's important. You don't join two sentences that don't have anything to do with each other. So here's an example. I missed the bus this morning. I had to walk to school. You wouldn't say, I missed the bus this morning. I had a ham sandwich for lunch, because those two sentences don't have anything to do with each other, but these do. Okay, and here they're joined by a semicolon. So missing the bus has nothing to do with lunch, at least in those two sentences. Now, let me tell you, and this is not on the page, but when you join two sentences with a semicolon, you never, never, never use a coordinating conjunction. A coordinating conjunction never follows a semicolon, ever. All you need is the semicolon. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about this. Commas and coordinating conjunctions, however, use a coordinating conjunction to provide more information about the relationship between the two sentences. So are they equal? Use and. Are they opposites? Use not, but, and yet. Does it show cause and effect? Use for and so. Or is there a choice? Use or. Okay, so let me clear my drawings and get out of this and scroll up a little bit. And let's talk a little bit more about the punctuation. Okay, so when you are punctuating your sentence, don't forget to put a comma before your conjunction. That's really important, because if you have the conjunction but no comma, you have a run-on sentence. And remember, this is a major error. That cost you 10 points. So we don't want to miss that. If you use a comma and forget the conjunction, you've made a comma splice, which is also a major error. Okay, that also cost you 10 points. So for it to be correct, you have to have an independent clause followed by a comma, followed by your conjunction, followed by another independent clause with the period. And that is the correct way to do it. You got to have the comma and the conjunction between the two complete sentences. Now, let me clear my drawings and get out of this so I can scroll up. You're going to watch this video about the conjunction. Schoolhouse Rock is always so much fun. It's short, but it will help you remember when to use a conjunction. So enjoy watching that because it's entertaining. So let's talk about compound sentences versus the compound parts. Okay, so you can have a compound subject, Jack and Sam work at Piggly Wiggly. You can have a compound verb, they bag groceries and restock shelves. You have two things there, two verbs. You can have a compound subject and verb, Jack and Sam ride to work together and save money on gas. But having those things does not make a compound sentence. A compound sentence comes from having the appropriate comma and conjunction between two complete sentences. So let's look at that again. Subject, Jack is, verb, a better employee, comma, but Sam, subject, is, verb, a much better steward of the money he makes. This is the kind of sentence that you want to write in your exercise that is a compound sentence. So remember, compound subjects do not make a compound sentence. Compound verbs do not make a compound sentence. Compound subjects and compound verbs do not make a compound sentence. Only when you have a complete sentence on one side, followed by the comma and the conjunction, and a complete sentence on the other side, do you have a complete compound sentence. Okay, so I hope this helps you. Enjoy the Schoolhouse Rock video. I look forward to reading your paragraphs. You can look on that assignment page and find additional information and a short tutorial about that as well. So good luck to you. Thanks.